Here we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube world. Look at my little world. Look at my little hotel room full of people. Look at that. Look at that. There's John, wave, Cotty, wave, Sonia, Kay, Shell and Andrew. We've got Karen. Craig's up the back. He's already censored himself. We've got David and Fiona on the floor. Fiona's wearing fabulous shoes, as always. It's lovely to be here. Hello, it's lovely to be here from Adelaide. And I got the timing right, I think. You guys sit on the floor, sit on the bed, lie on the floor, whatever you need to do. I do also have, I'm going to show for the people who are not here, I've got my full tracksuit on, which is very special. And hi, Pete. Hello, Rob. How are you going? They're Jeff and Sigga today. And we've got these hats that you only get if you come to Adelaide with me. People love the hats. People are very impressed. And David, does the hat fit you?
Well, we decided.
Week by the end of the 4 days, the hat will
my brain will definitely have shrunk.
Your brain will have shrunk. The hat will have stretched. It'll be too big for you. Be too big. All right, we have poured out 2.5 bottles. I think we've done very well. We're being very abstemious and grown up in here at the moment, but we are going to the pub later. So, unlike usually when we do drinks with Kate, we can't drink ourselves into a staying at home night. We're going out. Oh, Beetlejuice, good idea, Fiona. But we've got. Yeah, it's good. I've got an audience to laugh now. This is great. Robinson Vineyard Pinot Noir 2015. That's correct. That's what we said we were going to bring. Most people managed to put that in their bag. Who brought it with them? Shell's brought us something else special for later. Shell and Andrew. That means though that you won't have your Pinot Gris for next week. Sad.
Do recommendations.
Oh well. Swings and roundabouts. I've got a swivelly chair. I'm just going to play on the swivelly chair for the whole time. But we should probably talk about the wine. But before we talk about the wine, this is going to be quite Kate not really getting a grip of things tonight, because not only do I have a room full of people here, but I'm also a bit jet lagged from Perth to Melbourne to Moorooduc to Adelaide. It's just done my head in, all these time changes. So confusing. There's Kay saying hello. So I've got everyone in the room. They're being very well behaved. They're on their chat, as they should be. Peter to chat because they haven't popped up yet. So I'm a bit worried that anyway, they'll be all right. They'll cope. Uh-oh, my connection's unstable. Please wait while we try. Oh, no, don't do that. Am I still here? Is it working, everyone? Good, yes, excellent. That's because you're in the room with me. Can you see me on the computer? Okay. Oh, good. Excellent. It works. It's working. Excellent. Good. It's good. I've got all my tech crew here as well. So we have a beautiful Pinot Noir. Unfortunately, because we're all in a hotel room, it was a bit difficult to do a food and wine match. But Craig and Karen have been amazing. And brought us chippies and what was the cheese? Truffled manchego and crackers. And in a hotel room, that's, I reckon, about as good as you can get. We've got some camembert Brett's, and we've got some truffle chips over there somewhere, and some cheese over there, and it's all good. So, yes, Pete, the connection is a bit patchy, you're saying, at your end. I am lagging in real life. That's right, Karen. So you thought that was just the computer doing it, but it's actually me and my brain. So I think probably what we're going to do is keep this pretty tight, because we want to go to the pub once we've run out of wine here. But also, I feel like I've got less people to talk to, although they're here. It's a bit weird. I'm feeling a bit weird. It's a bit weird. They're all listening. So I've got also I have to say, I've got my Riedel O2Go travel glass. Thank you, Linda. That was a Christmas present from Chris Kringle, who turned out to be Linda. You're not supposed to tell people who you Chris Kringle, Linda, but anyway, thank you. It's awesome. This is the white wine glass, but it works well for just about everything. And it's got its own little container, so hopefully it won't break on its way home, although I did wrap it up in socks to get it here safely. So we've got some Robinson Vineyard Pinot Noir 2015, a beautiful vintage. It was, and And someone's got the. Well, could you
It
turn?
doesn't. It's
If
got
you
a
could,
hole.
if everyone could turn. No, it's all right. But if everyone could turn the audio down in the thing, because it's a little distracting hearing my voice behind me going talking to myself, which is a little bit off-putting. Oh God, what have I done with my hair? I put my hat on, I think. Oh God, what have I done with my hair? I put my hat on, I think. The hair's not working today. There we go, that's better. It's quite warm in the room too, so I might have to take my jumper off in a minute. But the wine is perfect with truffle manchego, isn't it, Shell? So a very good match, very good match. There's Shell's in the background. Shell's the star of the background because she's just behind my shoulder. Yeah, if you can all go over there so that everyone can see you. There we go. There's Sonia. So in this imperfect environment, I'm just going to turn to the 13 people who are online. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just bringing the conversation in. In this imperfect environment where we've all brought our own glasses, and we've got glasses from the hotel rooms, which are not too dreadful but not awesome. Shell and Andrew have got their little picnic glasses. Yeah, are they the high quality plastic ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got some of them at Moorooduc. You got them from me. I thought you did. Yes, little picnic glasses. David and Fiona have brought their Pinot glasses from Riedel. They've done a good job. Karen.
Hotel room.
Okay, Karen and Craig are using the hotel room ones, but those, I think that wins because it's a big box to fit in it. Did you have to bring an extra big suitcase?
We
I've got
only have extra
massive
big
suitcase.
suitcases.
The taxi didn't want to take us.
Fair enough. Well, I brought a big suitcase because I had show bags in my suitcase. Which had hats and cheers. Class. Hats with drinks with Kate on the back. Look at that, classy, huh? And a little notebook to write all of our wine notes in on our trip. So any of you who are joining us later in the trip who might be on the chat tonight, which I don't think, thank you. Pro tip, Peter said, for the live audience, if you pause the video in the YouTube live, the comments keep coming. So then you don't have to, you can watch me live, but you can still comment and look at your comments. Oh, thanks, John. John Scott. This is one of my favourites. They're all my favourites, actually. But my beautiful friend Cheryl made these for us. Thank you, Cheryl. I know you're not watching tonight, but you have been watching in the past. Everyone has an individualised wine book. And that's John's. So there you go. Never expect a show bag again. And a show bag. We've got a little Moorooduc tote. Rob. Hold it up. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Andrew and Shell are showing off the show bag. There you go. Beautiful. So you can put your water bottle in there and your wine that you buy and everything. It'll be great. Water bottle, yeah. Rob Vertice is pairing with yogurt marinated chicken with potatoes and pomegranate. It sounds pretty delicious, Rob. I think that could work very well. He's thinking Middle Eastern flavours will work well with this wine, and I agree. So let's get back to the wine before I lose it completely. It's quite dark in here, so it's quite hard to see the colour, but I think it's got a relatively deep colour. It's got. I can still hear you at the back of the room. John can't hear. That's okay. That's all right. So quite deep colour. It's looking quite fresh, even though it's from 2015. And it's delicious, isn't it? It seems to be slipping down quite well in the live tasting here. So what are we smelling? I think there's quite a. If you guys were in the lecture theatre, you'd be kicked out. Exactly, Fiona. Hi, Nina. We are having a fabulous time, and it's only just started. It's a little bit scary. Mushrooms, a little bit of mushroom. Yep. Well, I think that's partly. So I think that this wine, being Robinson, it's always got that lovely bright red fruit character to start off with, and there's still some of that there. Oh, good work, Kay. But it's evolving into that earthy, mushroomy thing. The herbs are coming up. The bright fruit is kind of stepping back and letting the other characters come on. And I think it would be quite the peanut gallery. Exactly, Nina. I know, right? Here, let me turn it. Hang on. Who else can I get? Here we go. There's Kay on her phone writing comments. There's Sonia. John and Cotty are down on the ground behind the chips. I think because we've only got one chair in this room besides the chair I'm sitting on, most people are on the bed or on the floor at this stage.
Craig's in the bath.
Craig's in the bath.
Oh, nice.
Shell's feeling glad that Andrew packed the wrong wine so we can enjoy that again next week. Absolutely. This will be yummy next week too back in Melbourne. So I think that anyone who's having this with the mushroom lasagna that I sent you the recipe for would be very happy tonight. I think anyone who's having it with Moroccan-y kind of spices, I think would be really, really good. I think that it's also very good with chips and truffle manchego. So on the palate, it's still got that really silky Robinson texture to it. It's sort of the fruit settled down, so you've still got a bit of that red fruit, but it's almost a juby kind of red currant, red cherry kind of jube kind of a flavour to it, but without the sweetness. It's also really, it's got a little bit of herbal note, a little bit of Moroccan spice, but it's got a really velvety, silky texture to it, which is really lovely. Karen wants to know, where does the Robinson go from here? It seems like it's very close to its peak. It's going to actually, Karen, go for quite a bit longer, I reckon. It will start to lose more of its primary fruit, and if you like the Robinson for its primary fruit, and I think Fiona and David, you guys are big Robinson fans.
Yes.
So do you like drinking it with a bit of age or a bit? Yeah. David's actually behind my head. There he is. There he is.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, the Robinsons are easy 15 years.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
Yeah. You're gonna lose some of that vibrant cherry fruit, but you will get, Fiona, the sage will come up more with age. The fruit will melt down into sort of more, there's some forest floor, some truffly notes, some mushroomy notes, but there'll still be that red fruit core to it, even in 10, 15 years' time. So it's a pretty smooth wine, and it stays smooth all its life, but it just develops a bit more, I think it develops more complexity as it ages. It's got a purity and a drive to it when it's young. And the 15 is, so current release is 22, so the 15's 7 years older than that. So we're sort of getting some significant bottle age in this wine now. And remembering also that 2015, 2016 were a really interesting pair. 15 was quite a cool year, so you're getting more of that red fruit purity, and you're getting slightly juicier notes in the 15, structured and quite tight, even though it's 7 years old. While the 2016, Dad and I have been looking at the 16s for various things, and that is looking really kind of generous and forward and rich and perfumed and sort of easier drinking. But I really like the finesse and the line of this wine. I think it's a good time to be looking at it. Linda is having duck on Steve's special mash. So what makes it special, Linda? Lots of butter, or has it got special ingredients in it? I'm imagining mashed potato. Duck and Pinot is fantastic, but I agree, Fiona, this is a wine that works very well with lamb. What sort of lamb dish, Fiona, would you like to match to this glass of wine tonight?
I was thinking oil,
So like a slow cooked.
and a belly, actually.
Oh,
lamb.
nice.
Yeah.
Lamb belly. Yum.
Yeah.
Slow cooked?
Yeah, slow cooked
Yep.
with herbs.
Slow cooked with herbs. Sounds pretty good. I have a feeling that we're not going to get that down at the pub, but we'll probably get something yummy. Shell would have paired perfectly with the $30 mushroom toasty at the Melbourne airport. Yeah, you don't want to be eating at the airport. It's outrageous. Was it good at least?
It was a good toasty,
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
something good.
Excellent, excellent.
Where'd they get the mushrooms?
Which place was it?
Stomping ground.
Yeah. Well,
It's
if
more
you,
like 23.
I think if you're gonna, that was with the Excellent. Do they at least give you a glass of wine with it for that?
No, we did get a beer, Amber.
Okay.
Yeah, it was-
Nice. Excellent. Excellent. It's a good mushroom wine, I reckon. It's a good mushroom wine. It's good lamb wine. Very good with duck. Linda, I hope it's got. You haven't said how your duck's done. Rob is dark cherry with some allspice, maybe even cloves. Excellent, Rob. Yeah. So for me, it's got a dark cherry kind of a flavour profile, but it's got a red cherry acid line. So it's got that kind of tanginess that you get from red cherries, but then you've got that sort of darker fruitedness that's come on as the wine has aged, which I think is really nice. Craig is saying that they did lamb provençal the other night. Bless you, whoever's sneezing. Bless you, bless you. Lamb provençal the other night would be perfect. First time you've cooked with lavender. Oh, how exciting. It is a pity it's so dry here. Adelaide Hills Porcini would have been really good, Fiona, but anyway, it's dry here, like it is in Melbourne at the moment. Although I do believe it's supposed to start raining on Saturday.
Bringing the rain with us.
When we go to the Botanical Gardens for our walk in the gardens, it's going to be raining, and when we go to Adelaide Hills, and we'll go to the National Wine Centre and do a little tasting with the enigmatic machines if we really need to. But yes, I think the rain is coming, but it's being a little bit shy at the moment. So, Team Adelaide, what do you reckon? Good way to start. Yay, yum. Well, I think I've got a room full of Robinson lovers here, actually, which helps. Or yes, also all dressed in our Drinks with Kate outfits. All feeling happy. It's the cult. It's the cult. We've got you well indoctrinated. The cult of Kate, cult of Moorooduc. So yeah, it's going down very nicely. I hope it's going down nicely at home. But I feel like because I've got all these friends to play with here that I'm running out of things to say. Oh, Jeff and Sue want to know where we're going to on this trip. She didn't want to know because she was having FOMO. So hopefully this won't reignite it. But we've got a lot of really good appointments. So tomorrow we're going to Barossa. We're going to go to Spinifex. We're going to Riesling Freak. We're going to Barossa. Yep. And there was another one. We're going to First Drop for lunch. And there was another one. There was a fourth one. Ballycroft, was it?
Ballycroft.
Yeah.
Yes, Spinifex.
Spinifex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. So that's Barossa. So the brief was from me to my Barossan friend who is picking us up in the bus at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Just reminding you all. 8:30 tomorrow morning. We will not be waiting for you. 8:30 on the dot.
Just checking.
So Kim is an old friend and he has organised some really cool appointments for Barossa that are places that I haven't been to, wines that I like, and we're not going to go to any of like the real mainstream kind of expected places, but we will be driving past some pretty amazing places in Barossa as well. We will wave to Seppeltsfield on the way past, and that's probably the best way to visit Seppeltsfield these days, unless you're doing the 100-year-old Parrot Port tasting, which is a bit expensive. Even I couldn't win one of those for our group without paying hundreds of dollars for it, so I thought we'd pass on that. Then we're having a day in Adelaide on Saturday, and some people will probably just want to rest and probably want to have a day away from me and all the gang. But we've got anyone who wants to. We're going to go to the Adelaide Market for a bit of a mooch around in the morning. And if it's not raining too hard, the Botanical Gardens in the afternoon, and the National Wine Centre, if anyone wants to go and do a wine tasting. There's a couple of people who've put their hands up for that. I haven't booked that yet, so we need to organise that. And then dinner. Oh, you're bringing me some more wine. Thank you. It's good, isn't it?
Host.
I know. Thanks, David. Look at that.
There we
Nice
go.
little
3
dribble.
bottles.
Beautiful. Love it. Just the perfect amount. Just a nice little aperitif before we go out and drink more wine at the pub. South Australian wine at the pub, because we're in South Australia. On Sunday, we're going to McLaren Vale. We're starting off at Wirra, and then we're going to
Ministry of Clouds.
Ministry of Clouds, thank you, yes.
Silver Sands
And
for lunch.
Silver Sands for lunch, which will be fun. And then we're going to SC Pinel for our last visit of the day, because they close at 4 o'clock.
Mm.
I know. Boo, hiss. So so they close at 4 o'clock. So we had to get there by 3 to get a tasting. So we're doing that, and then on Monday we're going to Adelaide Hills, and we're starting out with a sparkling wine tasting at Deviation Road, and then we're going to Shore and Smith for a tour and tasting and early lunch, and then we're going to the Lane. And I think that's all we're doing in Adelaide Hills, because it all got a bit.
We're doing the tour and tasting at the Lane.
Yes, we're doing tour and tasting at the Lane, so there'll be quite a big lunch at Shore and Smith. Yeah, but we're also doing a tour and tasting at Shore and Smith. So at Shore and Smith, it's sort of like 2.5 hours at Shore and Smith, and then another hour and a half or so at the Lane. So they're longer appointments, and so less appointments in the day. So by then, I think we'll be exhausted, and we'll come back to Adelaide, and we're going to go down to Golden Boy, which is a really nice Thai restaurant within walking distance of the hotel. It's kind of, I don't even know which way I'm facing, so I don't know why I'm pointing that way, but it feels like it's that way. It's near, so we're going to Golden Boy, and we've got a private room for all of us, and it's a BYO dinner, and so we can buy our favourite bottles of wine on our travels and take them all to dinner on the last night. And so, or some 2014 Pinot Gris.
Yeah.
if that's what you've got. So yeah, if that happens to rock up, that's so good. And they do beer and cocktails and other wine at Golden Boy. So if we run out of wine, then we won't run out of wine. And so then, yes, from just enable shenanigans, absolutely. But also, we had the option of sitting outside under heaters or in the private room, and I went, we'll have the private room. Thank you very much. Fiona likes surprises, so she hasn't studied the itinerary. Bad luck, Fiona. No more surprises for you. Bonus having start is Jeff. I know it's got Jeff and Sue. Yes, and also if people want to rage on all through the night, then we're in the perfect part of Adelaide to do that. We're going to the Exeter. Not looking at anyone in particular. There's a very cool late night wine bar place just down the road, and we're going to the Exeter for dinner tonight, which is a very nice pub where you can buy Krug and drink it out of beer glasses if you so choose. A lot of idiots in the wine industry who do that, which we could do as well if we wanted to tonight, but I think we've got other things that we might prefer to drink. So it's up to everyone else to decide how much sleep they need. I will not be out raging, and I will be keeping my door locked because now they all know where my room is. This is the only in-room party that you're getting. But yes, Craig, I don't think we'll get a better bottle of this all weekend. Well, indeed, there will be lots of beautiful wines. Very nice sucking up, thank you. I've trained you all very well. I think this is a good way to start. Give us a little taste of home before we move out into the adventure of Adelaide. Is that baseline? Anything?
Can you predict what will be the best winery? Are we going to vote on the best wine?
Now, yeah.
Best winery, or what will be the?
Oh, let me open the book just a second.
A prediction on what's going to be the best visit. Good hearing.
Looking forward to, Kate?
Oh, Pete, good one. Pete, sorry. Hello, Polly from me. Hi, Dad.
From me.
It's okay. I'm just in the computer, Paul. I know. I'm in the computer. Peter mentioned, and I was supposed to say, and I got too excited about being in Adelaide, and I don't even know if he's on, but Michael Woodward, if you are watching tonight or at any time in the future, I heard you on the news on the ABC today. Yay! Talking about Alzheimer's drugs and cleaning plaque from the brain with a new magical drug. See, I was listening. Sounds very good. And we miss you, and we'd like to see you back on Drinks with Kate on a regular basis. But I know you're a very busy man, and you, as well as being busy at work, you travel a lot. But I hope that you get this message, and I was very impressed to hear you talking cleverly about clever things. Fiona, your dogs sulk when the suitcases come out. Yes, Polly does too. I actually managed to pack my enormous suitcase in the spare room while Polly was asleep on the sofa, and she didn't see it yesterday, and she only saw it this morning, and she's like, and then we went to work, and she went, and her tail went down, and she looked at me with the big eyes. I went, well, it's really awful having to stay at Jill and Richard's house with Jill and Richard looking after you, but you're just going to have to deal with it. So I hope Shell and Andrew, your cats, I've got someone good looking after them as well. Just a big bowl of food. Cats are like that. Cats are different from dogs. So, yes, we'll all be monitoring your cats during the trip, Shell. See what they're doing. I think we have descended into talking about dogs and cats left at home. So I think that means that we're probably at 26 minutes and 35 seconds. I think we've probably got to the end of the sensible part of Drinks with Kate. Richard, I hope you haven't just got on to hear all the clever things that we were going to say about the Robinson Pinot, because we've already said them. But hopefully you're enjoying your glass at home with Jill and Polly and the cats. And yeah, we're going to go because everyone else's glass except for mine is empty, and they're all looking a little bit thirsty, although the people on the floor look really comfortable, so I'm not sure we'll be able to get them out. We might be stuck. Craig, your fish starts swimming in circles when you're leaving. Thank you. I will be nice to Kim, Peter. Yeah. Oh, yes. Peter says we have to be nice to Kim, our bus driver, who is also an old family friend. I think you'll all like Kim. He's good fun. He's meeting us actually down at the pub in just a minute, so you'll get to meet him then. Good to see you guys. Take care, everyone who's back at home on the other side of here. We will be posting photographs on the social medias. So please follow us on. Might be on Kate and PX, it might be on Moorooduc Estate, depending on what the pictures are. So you might want to follow both. And you can follow everyone else. Jeff and Sue, is that Craig? No, that's David. Okay, so I'm going to go around again for the people at home. Shell, wave. Andrew, wave. David? Craig? Karen? There we go. Fiona? Where are we going now? Kay? Sonia, John, and Coddy. Yay! And we got some more. We've got some more people coming to join us. Alison, I think, is flying in about now, so hopefully she'll meet us at the pub. Everyone else is joining us at some stage in the next few days. So yeah, it'll be great, and we will report back next week. And Loans and I have got lots of good ideas for future events for Drinks with Kate, which I'll talk about another time. But we're going to go now, and we're going to the pub in our tracksuits. Bye. Love you all. Take care. Bye.